So, it's time for a Backlash. So let's go ahead and look at the card. Okay, the first match is for the Intercontinental Championship match. It's going to be Honky Tonk Man defend his Intercontinental Championship against Edge in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And for the SmackDown Tag Team titles, the Usos go up against Erick, Rowan, and Harper. Rowan and Harper defeated the Usos in a non-title match to get this opportunity for the titles, so they got it. And in the Women's Championship match, Natalya goes up against Naomi. Then the European Championship match, Alberto goes up against Dolph Ziggler. This past Thursday on SmackDown, Dolph Ziggler won the right to face Del Rio here. The Divas Championship, AJ Lee versus Paige. AJ Lee has pretty much lost every televised match she's been in so far, but maybe her luck will change with this one. Then the main event matches, Brock Lesnar goes up against Andre the Giant in an Extreme Rules match for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then in the main event, Bryan goes up against Seth Rollins in an Extreme Rules match. Seth Rollins lost the titles to Daniel Bryan in a 6-man Hell in a Cell match, and Seth Rollins is looking to get it back. So, looks like a pretty strong card, so let's go ahead and start Backlash. Right, so it's a Falls Count Anywhere match between the Honky Tonk Man and Edge for the Intercontinental Championship. What a way to kick off Backlash. Here we go. The Intercontinental Champion ready for his match against the challenger. Honky Tonk Man been a bit of a thorn in the side of Edge in recent weeks. Edge is looking to get the Intercontinental Championship, looking to win it. Let's see if he can get the job done here tonight. And here comes the challenger. Here in the Male Universe's first ever pay-per-view Backlash, and it's going to be a great way to start off this Intercontinental Championship match, Falls Count Anywhere match between the Radar Superstar and who calls himself the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, Honky Tonk Man. That's what it's all about, that prestigious Intercontinental Championship. And now we kick off what promises to be quite a stellar first pay-per-view for the Male Universe. And Edge getting the early advantage here, working over the arm of the Honky Tonk Man. But then the Honky Tonk Man with a counter. With a lockup. Edge once again working over the arm of Honky Tonk Man. The Honky Tonk Man reversing. Then Edge reversing now. This reversal mania here at Backlash. Edge with an Irish whip to the corner. And a big boot to the Honky Tonk Man. Edge is fired up here tonight. He is focused. He is ready to get the Intercontinental Championship by his side. Edge taking down the Honky Tonk Man. Now Honky Tonk Man in control for the moment. Stepping all over Edge's face. And a body slam from the Honky Tonk Man. Edge countering. Another Irish whip to the corner. Honky Tonk Man reverses with a Russian leg sweep. Elbow drop to the Radar Superstar. Honky Tonk Man with another body slam. For a Falls Count Anywhere match, this is relatively normal, unfortunately. A hip toss by the Honky Tonk Man. Honky Tonk Man going for a vertical suplex. And he connects it. Honky Tonk Man going to the outside. And he's tearing up the announce table already. But Edge not going to stand for that. A bulldog, a running bulldog by Edge. The fight has spilled over to the ringside area. Edge on the announce table. Edge's head bouncing off the announce table from the Honky Tonk Man. Honky Tonk Man going for his signature power driver. Honky Tonk Man going for the win right here. Can he get it? And Edge kicks out at 2. You have to admire the drive that Edge is showing right here. He desperately wants to be the Intercontinental Champion. And the execution. Will Edge get the 3 count here? Will we see a new Intercontinental Champion here and only gets a 1 count? Edge going for a vertical suplex of his own. Edge going for the win, and only gets a 2 count. Edge for another vertical suplex. Now Edge getting sent to an announce table by the Honky Tonk Man. And what's Honky Tonk Man planning? What is he planning? Is Honky Tonk Man going? Is he going to do it? A power driver through the announce table, and it busted Edge wide open. Could he get it? And he gets it. Honky Tonk Man retains the Intercontinental Championship. What a finish. Honky Tonk Man attempted to finish Edge off with the power driver. Then Edge tried to finish off Honky Tonk Man with execution, but none of those attempts worked. And then finally, in a sense of desperation move, Honky Tonk Man sent Edge through the announce table with his signature power driver and also busted Edge wide open too. Honky Tonk Man pulling out the win here tonight in our inaugural pay-per-view Backlash. Say what you want about the Honky Tonk Man, but he is a fighting champion. He has shown tonight that he can hang with the big boys, and he isn't afraid to get his hands dirty every once in a while. And now, coming up next, it's for the WWE Tag Team Championships on SmackDown. The Usos defend against Erick, Rowan, and Harper. Erick, Rowan, and Harper defeated the Usos this past Thursday on SmackDown, earning this title shot. You have to wonder if the same result will happen tonight. The Usos are ready to defend their tag team titles here tonight at Backlash. A couple weeks ago, they defended their titles successfully against Evolution, the team of Triple H and Batista. But they got a much bigger team ahead of them when they have to face Erick, Rowan, and Harper. And here comes the strange, powerful team known as Harper and Erick, Rowan. They have one thing on their minds tonight, and that is to become the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. That's what it's all about. It's for the Tag Team Championships. Harper and Erick, Rowan have defeated the Usos once, and I think they feel that they can do it again. Alright, here we go. Erick, Rowan starting things out. Well, I believe Jey Uso, I think. I don't know. Here we go. What a side slam by Erick Rowan. Jey Uso tagging in his brother Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso countering. Jimmy Uso taking down Erick Rowan. Jimmy Uso working over Erick Rowan's leg. And that's a smart move by Jimmy Uso. You want to take the giant down a peg and then work over the legs. It's like chopping down a tree. But it looks like Erick Rowan is back in control. And a shot to the head by Erick Rowan. Breaking the eye of Jimmy Uso. And Erick Rowan tagging in his tag team partner, Luke Harper. And a DDT counter by Jimmy Uso. Kick to the face by Luke Harper. Luke Harper reversing that. Jimmy Uso going for a vertical suplex back into the ring. And another vertical suplex. And Jey Uso getting tagged back in, or I think Jimmy. Jimmy Uso working over Luke Harper. Another suplex. Luke Harper taking a trip to vertical suplex city here tonight at Backlash. And the Irish whip to Luke Harper. Jey Uso getting tagged back in here. Luke Harper desperately needs to make a tag to Erick Rowan. The question is, will he get to him? And what a super kick. Going for the win. Can he get it? You know, Erick Rowan comes in to break things up. And Jimmy Uso, what's he going to do now? It looks like he's going for the Uso splash. Can they get it? Can they retain the titles? 1, 2, 3. They get it. The Usos retain the tag team titles. They have beaten the team of Erick Rowan and Luke Harper. Usos showing why they are the tag team champions. Very successful title defense here tonight at Backlash. Now it's on to our next match. It's going to be Natalya versus Naomi for the Women's Championship. Over the past few weeks, Naomi has gotten the win over Natalya. Whether it was in a singles match or a triple threat match, Naomi has pinned Natalya, and one has to wonder if tonight will be Naomi's night. We'll find out shortly, as the Women's Champion makes her entrance here at Backlash. And here comes the challenger, Naomi. This is for the Women's Championship, a very prized championship here in WWE. Both competitors look ready. They are ready for this championship match. We are underway with this Women's Championship match, and here we go. Now lock up. Looks like Natalya will begin the early advantage here, but then Naomi. And Naomi takes Natalya down. Some chain wrestling here to start off this Women's Championship match. Natalya, the daughter of Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the niece of Bret Hart, very versed in that technical style of wrestling. Has more experience than Naomi does, but don't count out Naomi. A German suplex to Naomi by Natalya. Looks like Natalya is in control right now. And Naomi with a jawbreaker to Natalya. Natalya going for the pin right here. Could she retain her title? Got 7 titles on the line here tonight. 2 of them have been retained already. Naomi with another reversal. And Natalya going to the outside of the ring. What a kick by Naomi to Natalya. And smacking Natalya's face off the ring post. Naomi can get Natalya back in that ring. She could become the new women's champion. But Natalya seems to be making a comeback here on the outside of the ring. Natalya taunting for a bit, but that might come back to haunt her. Naomi taking advantage of what she's going to do. What's Naomi going to do? And a moonsault. Naomi going for the pin. Does she have her? And she gets her. We have a new women's champion here tonight. Naomi has defeated Natalya to win the women's championship. What a huge win for Naomi here tonight at Backlash. So now it's time for our next match. And it is for the European Championship. Alberto Del Rio goes one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler. Alberto Del Rio, the European champion here on SmackDown, on the SmackDown brand. This battle starts on SmackDown, losing an elimination, or they win. No, he lost. Alberto Del Rio lost the elimination tag match, teaming with Andre the Giant to take on Brock Lesnar and Luke Harper, despite Luke Harper walking out on Brock Lesnar midway through the match. Brock Lesnar was still able to defeat both Alberto Del Rio and Andre the Giant by himself. And here comes the #1 contender for the European Championship, Dolph Ziggler, to an amazing reaction. This crowd loves the show off. Dolph Ziggler, one of the premier superstars on the SmackDown brand. This past Thursday on SmackDown, defeating both Kevin Nash and The Miz to win the right to be the #1 contender for the European Championship. And Dolph Ziggler looks to add the European Championship to his resume. Dolph Ziggler looks ready. It's all about the European Championship. The mid-card title on the SmackDown brand. And here we go. This match is underway in the lockup to start things off. Dolph Ziggler working over the arm of Alberto Del Rio. And Alberto Del Rio not working over the arm of Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler and Alberto Del Rio doing some chain wrestling, and Dolph Ziggler getting the better of that one. Del Rio working over the arm of Dolph Ziggler. That's a smart move, because Alberto Del Rio has that deadly arm breaker submission move. Dolph Ziggler has to watch out. Dolph Ziggler reversing that kick from Alberto Del Rio. Dolph Ziggler looking to make a comeback here. A drop kick to the head. Tornado DDT from Dolph Ziggler. Slam Dolph Ziggler's arm down on the mat. And a kick to the back by Alberto Del Rio. Dolph Ziggler counter. And what a kick to the head by Alberto Del Rio. And Alberto Del Rio going for the cover right here. Will he be able to retain this championship? And Dolph Ziggler able to kick out at the count of 2. Sent to the what a Alberto Del Rio full during this match, but Dolph Ziggler Alberto going for that arm breaker submission. Will he get it? Will he get it? Ziggler have any Alberto retaining the European Championship. Ziggler fought a hard-fought battle, but in the end, Alberto Del Rio was simply the better man tonight. Alberto Del Rio able to retain the European Championship. So then we go into our next match. And we are in for some more Divas action. This time it's for the Divas Championship. AJ Lee going up against Paige. And Paige getting the win over AJ Lee 2 weeks in a row. AJ Lee and Paige tagged this past Monday against the Bella Twins, but were unfortunately unsuccessful. AJ Lee working to get her first win in Metal Universe. Will she be able to retain her championship at Backlash, or will Paige become the Divas champion? We'll find out in just a few moments. And here comes the challenge. For the Divas Championship. And these two Divas will be fighting for the prize butterfly belt. Here we go. AJ Lee and Paige fighting once again, but this time with the Divas Championship on the line. And AJ Lee taking Paige down. Once again, the two going for a lockup. A kick to the midsection of Paige by AJ. Going for a bulldog from AJ Lee. Paige here taking advantage. Just slamming AJ Lee down on the mat. Looks like Paige is in full control of this match here right now. And a drop kick to Paige. Paige going for a drop kick to the back. AJ Lee fighting out of it. Going for another bulldog on Paige. And AJ going for a pin. Will she get the win here in the 2 count? AJ Lee is just focused. She is very focused on winning this championship match here tonight. But Paige with her aggressive style, and Paige going for the pin right here. Will we see a new champion? It only gets a 1 count. Paige with that aggressive style has other plans in mind. She wants to be the Divas champion as well. And a Russian leg sweep by Paige. AJ Lee, what she got in mind? AJ Lee, AJ going for the Black Widow. Will Paige have to tap out? Will Paige tap out to the Black Widow? No, and Paige stays in this thing, but AJ going for the cover. Will she retain the championship here tonight? Only gets a 2 count. Side slam from Paige. Paige going for the cover right here. Will she get it? Will she be the new Divas champion? A very close 2 count. 2.5. What a very competitive match this has been so far. And Paige going for the Rampager. The Rampager. Paige covering AJ for the win. Will she get it? 2, 3, she gets it. We have a new Divas champion here tonight. AJ Lee fighting very valiantly. But in the end, Paige is the new Divas champion here tonight. Now it's time for the World Heavyweight Championship in an Extreme Rules match. It's the Beast Brock Lesnar versus Andre the Giant. We have already seen 2 titles switch hands here tonight, both the Women's Championship and the Divas Championship. But will the World Heavyweight Championship change hands? That's what we're here to find out. And here comes the Beast himself, Brock Lesnar. The next big thing. here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Andre the Giant. What's important to note here is that Andre the Giant was actually pinned by Brock Lesnar this past Thursday on SmackDown, because the same thing happened here tonight at Backlash. And if that does, we will be crowning a new World Heavyweight Champion. This is what it's all about for the World Heavyweight Championship on the SmackDown brand. Both these competitors know what's at stake. Both competitors want to be the World Heavyweight Champion. Brock Lesnar is looking to be the next World Heavyweight Champion, but Andre the Giant, as far as he's concerned, that title isn't going anywhere. So here we go, we start off this Extreme Rules matchup. Brock Lesnar going to work on Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant sending Brock Lesnar to the corner. What a slap to the back of the head by Andre the Giant. And another slap. Those giant hands of Andre. Andre the Giant stepping over the face of Brock Lesnar. Andre the Giant in control right now in this Extreme Rules match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Andre going for the win, only gets a 2 count. Brock Lesnar working over the leg of Andre the Giant. Got clothesline to the Giant. Brock Lesnar with a baseball bat. Andre the Giant taking it away from him. Andre the Giant, what's he going to do now? Andre the Giant turning around and around. Not exactly sure what to do. Brock Lesnar with a belly to belly. I think Andre might have landed on one of those television monitors. And Brock Lesnar with a steel chair. Andre able to roll out of it. Brock Lesnar with a German suplex. Another belly to belly. Brock Lesnar getting thrown back into the ring by Andre the Giant. And not before a punch and a big boot to the face of the Beast. What's Andre the Giant going to do here? And a big splash to Brock Lesnar. And this might be it. And that is it. Andre the Giant retaining the World Heavyweight Championship. In a hard-fought match. Andre the Giant still the World Heavyweight Championship. Still the World Heavyweight Champion. Holding that World Heavyweight Championship high in the air. And now it's time for the main event. It's going to be an Extreme Rules match for the WWE Championship. Bryan versus Seth Rollins. Bryan winning the WWE Championship in a Hell in a Cell match with John Cena, Roman Reigns, Big E, Sheamus, Seth Rollins. But Seth Rollins wants that title back. And listen to the ovation that Bryan is getting. Very popular here with the WWE Universe. Lead him in the famous Yes chant. Here comes the former WWE Champion, Seth Rollins. Tonight, Seth Rollins is on a mission. That mission is to get the WWE Championship back. And he'll do whatever it takes, by any means necessary. the challenger Seth Rollins, the world champion, the WWE champion Daniel Bryan. Both these competitors will be going extreme here tonight at Backlash. Now it's time to get things underway. Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins with a lockup, starting things off. Seth Rollins taking Daniel Bryan down. Now Daniel Bryan is the one that takes Seth Rollins down. Now there's a headlock on the architect of the Shield. Daniel Bryan with a suplex. Now Daniel Bryan working over the arm of Seth Rollins. A German suplex from Daniel Bryan. It looks like Daniel Bryan is in control right here. And Seth Rollins with a neck breaker out of nowhere. Seth Rollins going to the outside. Seth Rollins is getting a weapon from under the ring, but Daniel Bryan able to stop him before he does such a thing. Seth Rollins tossing Daniel Bryan back into the ring. What's this? Wow, what a move by Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins going for the pin here. Looks to become the new champion and only gets a 1 count. Now Seth Rollins looking to get another weapon from under the ring. And he's getting a ladder. What is Seth Rollins going to do with a ladder? Daniel Bryan going to the top turnbuckle. What's he going to do? Daniel Bryan's going to fly. And a flying headbutt to Seth Rollins. Daniel Bryan going for the win right here. And only gets a close 2 count. Very close to 3. But alas, it was a 2 count. Seth Rollins taking the ladder away from Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan now taking the ladder away from Seth Rollins. And again with tug of war. Now Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins going for another weapon. Daniel Bryan once again stopping him. Seth Rollins reversing. A suplex from Seth Rollins. A suplex from Seth Rollins again. Daniel Bryan getting thrown back into the ring by Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins looking for another weapon. And he's brought out a kendo stick, it looks like. Daniel Bryan with a suplex. Daniel Bryan fighting back. Daniel Bryan sends Seth Rollins into those steel steps. This is our main event here at Backlash. Metal Universe's first pay-per-view. Culminating with Seth Rollins versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship in an Extreme Rules match. What Seth Rollins is going to do now. Seth Rollins with a great move, a neck breaker. And a dive! What a dive by Seth Rollins. Going for it again, and he gets it. And a third one, and he kind of gets it. Seth Rollins doing whatever he can to make sure he walks out of Backlash the new WWE Champion. He wants that title back, and he wants it back bad. And now he's going for his signature power bomb into the turnbuckles. And Seth Rollins is looking to end it here. Will we get it? Will we have a new WWE Champion? And Daniel Bryan kicks out at the last second. What else does Seth Rollins have to do to win here at Backlash? And Daniel Bryan with those deadly kicks. And one more to the head. And Daniel Bryan going for the win right here and right now. 1, 2, 3, and he gets it. Daniel Bryan retains the WWE Championship. Seth Rollins doing everything he can, pulling all kinds of different moves out of his arsenal. Daniel Bryan with a flying headbutt. And Seth Rollins attempted to go for his signature. A powerbomb to the turnbuckles, but that wasn't able to get the job done. With a kick to the head, Daniel Bryan pinned Seth Rollins 1, 2, 3, and he retained the WWE Championship. Daniel Bryan celebrating with the WWE Universe here at Backlash. What a main event we just saw, ladies and gentlemen. It was a brutal Extreme Rules match, but Daniel Bryan was able to come out on top. So that's all for Backlash here. And what a show it was. 7 titles on the line. 2 of them getting retained. 2 of them changing hands. The Women's Championship and the Divas Championship changing hands. just a great pay-per-view. I think it went really well. Not too shabby for the first pay-per-view of the Metal Universe. So the recap: Honky Tonk Man defeated Edge in a Falls Count Anywhere match to win the Intercontinental Championship. The Usos defeated Erick, Rowan, and Harper to retain the Tag Team Championships. Then Naomi defeated Natalya to win the Women's Championship. Alberto was able to overcome Dolph Ziggler to show off to retain the European Championship. Then Paige was able to defeat AJ Lee once again, and she was able to win the Divas Championship. Then Andre the Giant was able to topple the Beast, Brock Lesnar, in order to retain the World Heavyweight Championship in an Extreme Rules match. And Daniel Bryan retaining against Seth Rollins in an Extreme Rules match for the WWE Championship. Now, see all the news here. Naomi wins the World Women's Championship. Paige wins. Andre the Giant defends. See what the rivalries we have here. We have R-Truth versus Rey Mysterio. Then we have Big E versus William Regal. And now Cody Rhodes and Goldust going up against Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Then on SmackDown, we have Andre the Giant versus Brock Lesnar once again. Then Kevin Nash versus Dolph Ziggler. Now Alberto Del Rio versus Mark Henry. So it should be some interesting rivalries here to come here on the Metal Universe. So I guess that's all for this broadcast, I guess, because I'm just doing like Backlash here, and I might do Raw and SmackDown in a separate video. So I think that's all for Backlash here today. Maybe later today I'll go ahead and do the next week of Raw and SmackDown. So I guess I'll see you then.